Come on in here, Mickey. How you doing? How you doing, Mickey? Thanks for coming on the show, Mickey. What's up? Get Sabu off him, he'll kill him. Get Sabu off him, come on.
What up, y'all? DCFAYGOGUY. 20 years ago today, The Great Milenko was re-released thanks to Island Records. It contained 3 tracks that were previously left off of The Great Milenko because of Hollywood Records. And this album is the most recognizable in name and even in the image. It's ICP's first national release. It's their first mainstream release, and it is their first platinum album. So, for this occasion, let's jump right into this. Now, I actually do have the alternate covers. The Great Milenko was released in a total of 4. What you see before you, as well as a gold version. The gold version, I had no desire to pick up, especially after the Riddle Box Anniversary edition came out. I knew right then and there they were most likely going to do it for the Milenko, and I knew they were going to stick to the same silver and gold theming, which pretty much is the one I want now. So as far as this one goes, these are the colors that I'm content with. The only difference between them is the coloring you see here, plus one other thing that we will get into when we actually get inside the album. For now, we're going to stick those guys aside and look just at the red one. The red one, to me, is the main image. It's the one you see the most when they show all the first 6 Joker cards. Usually you see the red one. It's the one that looks the best to me. But when we jump into the actual concept of the Great Milenko, I'll explain in my own head canon what the different colors represent. So let's go ahead and jump right into this. There's Milenko. Great, epic fucking Joker's card. Again, most recognizable. Take a look at the spine. A lot of people want to see the spine, so I'm showing the spine. The back, which has the track list, which is Intro, Great Milenko, Hocus Pocus, Piggy Pie, How Many Times, Southwest Voodoo, Halls of Illusions, Under the Moon, What is a Juggalo, House of Horrors, Boogie Woogie Woo, The Ned Game, Hallelujah, Down with the Clown, Just Like That, and Pass Me By. Now, a lot of people ask me, what is your favorite Joker's card? What is your favorite ICP album? What is your favorite ICP song? It's all right here. Favorite Joker's card, if we're talking album, is The Great Milenko. Favorite Joker's card, if we are talking concept, The Great Milenko. Favorite song by ICP is Pass Me By. Pass Me By is the song that got my attention. That's what made me start listening to more ICP songs. They were always kind of playing in the background because, again, by the time I started listening to ICP, my sister had already been listening to it for 5 years. It was kind of a background soundtrack, if you will, to my life, but I never really paid any attention until Pass Me By snatched my attention. Now, when I first started listening to ICP, and Great Milenko was the first one that I explored. That was where Pass Me By was. That's the one I explored, followed then by the others. We're not going to jump into that. We're going to focus on Great Milenko. At that time, there were songs on this album that I really didn't care for, and I actually skipped quite a bit. The main ones was Piggy Pie and Under the Moon. I don't understand why I never liked Under the Moon, because at the time that I started listening to ICP, I had, I don't want to say abandonment issues, but I definitely had loyalty issues. I had friends at school that were kind of backstabbing, so I don't understand why I didn't care for Under the Moon in the beginning, but it's an absolute favorite now. It's in my top 10 favorite ICP songs. At this point in time, I'll listen to the album front to back. I do find myself occasionally nowadays skipping Hallelujah, but I still think it's a great song with a great concept to it. And all in all, The Great Milenko front to back, fucking classic. Let's jump into the inside. There is the CD. It looks like this looks exactly the same whether you have the green or the purple or the gold. That is what it looks like. So let's go ahead and pull these books out. Now again, we're going to get to the main difference after we actually explore the book. So like I said, the only difference is the coloring here. Let's go ahead and open it up. Here you have credits for the tracks. Open it up again. You got your thank yous. Open it up again. It still continues. Open it up. Still got more thank yous. A lot of thank yous in this one. Open it up again. Finally get to dedicated to the butterfly. Some promotional stuff for the ICP fan club and ICP's website, which around that time was very, very new. Of course, you had the unveiling of the Joker cards. There you have ICP again. We'll flip this over, and there you get into the story of the Great Milenko. I will not explain it to you. I think that's part of a magic of discovering ICP is understanding and learning the concept of the albums. I don't know, I may in the future do a video series giving my interpretation of each of the Joker cards. If you guys want, leave that comment down below if you would like to see that ever happen. But for me, here and now, the way that I look at each of these different covers here, and I'm going to try to highlight this real quick the best that I can. Okay, right here. He is the fourth to rise. He feeds upon one's own greed. He is powered by one's own jealousy, lust, and temptation. So you have lust, greed, temptation. That's the way I look at it. The reason why I say, the reason why I show green as greed is because of, green with jealousy. That's just the way that I look at that. I think green for jealousy, so that is greed. Plus, green is money. So that's the way I look at it. Oh, I'm sorry. Lust is purple. Green is jealousy. I fucked that. I butchered that all up. And red is temptation. So, other than the covers, there's no difference. There's pretty much no reason to have all three, except for this awesome little Easter egg right here. We're going to set this all up together. If I remember correctly, I haven't done this in a while. Yep. Okay. Purple goes first. Then, if I'm not mistaken, red goes next. Oh, shit. Oh, I'm doing this all backwards. Hang on. I'm going to clip to it already set up. But on the last page, each one has a little piece of a puzzle. You put all three together, and it gives you the Easter egg. The next to arrive will be the amazing Jekyll brothers. Jake and Jack Jekyll. The 5th Joker's card. So that shit was actually pretty sweet. Other than that, there's absolutely no difference between the different colors. It was just that little Easter egg that they put in there. So ICP has been putting out variant color covers for years. It's in recent years that they've been including different tracks. But as far as putting out different versions of the albums, it has been kind of happening for a while. It caused my shit to fucking lose focus. Focus. There we go. So that is it. That is the Great Milenko. Impactful album for a lot of people. Between Riddlebox and Great Milenko, those are the albums that you will hear people say were the albums that introduced them to ICP. Very impactful album. That is my review for it. Epic. If you've never heard the Great Milenko, you're living under a fucking rock. And I'm excited for the anniversary release to come out September 1st. I'm excited for the tour hitting Indianapolis on October 27th. It was supposed to be on Devil's Night. Emerson ended up changing the event date, so whatever. It's on the 27th. They're still coming to Indy. I'm still fucking happy. I'm fucking hype. That is my review for the Great Milenko. 5 out of 5. A Juggalo classic. So thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys next time.